You're about to hear 3 true crime facts that most people have never heard of. They're real, they're disturbing, and if you make it to the end, one of them might just change how you look at strangers forever. Let's start with the woman, who had no idea she was sleeping next to a killer. In 2010, police arrested a man named Anthony Garcia in California for a brutal double homicide. He had murdered a former co-worker and the co-worker's family in a revenge killing that had gone unsolved for years. When the story broke, it shocked the public. But no one was more shocked than his girlfriend, who had been living with him. The entire time she told investigators she had no idea what he was capable of. But there was one detail she remembered, and it haunts her to this day. A few months before the arrest, Garcia had fallen asleep on the couch. In the middle of the night, she heard him mumbling something in his sleep. He said, quote, "I had to do it, he ruined my life, I had to kill them both." She thought it was just a dream. It wasn't. He had confessed, out loud, in his sleep, to a double murder, right next to the woman he loved. And she didn't realize it until it was too late. Now, let's talk about a robbery that ended with something much worse. In 1989, 2 men broke into a small photography studio in Tokyo. They tied up the owner and began stealing cash and camera equipment. It was supposed to be fast and easy. But one of the robbers noticed something strange. There was a huge stack of VHS tapes in the corner of the room, dozens of them. Curious, he grabbed one and played it. What was on it made him freeze. It was footage of the studio owner, the man they had just tied up, torturing women on camera. Real, horrific torture. He had filmed everything. Victims begging, crying, pleading. It was clear this was not a one-time thing. The robbers panicked and ran, leaving behind everything they came for, but they told someone what they saw. That person tipped off the police. The studio owner was arrested. The tapes were real, and the women on them, some had never been reported missing. In the end, a violent robbery accidentally uncovered a serial predator. And finally, the last fact might make you second-guess anyone who offers help when you're in trouble. In 2016, a woman's car broke down late at night on a rural road in Alabama. With no signal and no one around, she started walking until a man in a pickup truck pulled over and offered help. He seemed friendly, concerned, safe. He even offered her a ride to a gas station. But instead of going to the nearest one, he drove her almost 30 miles out of town, into a wooded area. That's when she knew something was wrong. She tried to escape, but he pulled a gun. He told her not to scream, and then completely by accident, he dropped his phone. While trying to grab it, she lunged for the door, opened it, and jumped. Out of the moving truck, a passing driver spotted her and called 911. She survived. When police arrested the man the next day, they searched his phone. He had been recording everything, and he'd done this before. Multiple videos, multiple women, all lured into his truck with the same fake rescue story. They called him the helper, and he was anything but. So next time someone offers to save you, make sure they're not the reason you need saving in the first place. Which of these stories stuck with you the most? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to Dark Bites for more true stories that feel like nightmares.